Most people think they know Capri. Maybe they have seen the postcards, they have viewed the glossy photos online, they imagine the famous Faraglioni rocks rising dramatically from a sapphire blue sea, they picture glamorous people sipping expensive drinks in a sun-drenched square. And yes, that Capri does exist. It is a beautiful, dazzling place that has charmed visitors for centuries. But that is only one layer of this multifaceted island. The real magic hides just beyond the camera's lens. It lives in the quiet corners and the soft secrets most tourists hurry past. This is the Capri being shared with you. It is a place to escape the crowds and connect with the island's authentic spirit. Every Capri adventure logically begins in the Piazzetta. Officially named Piazza Umberto Beffer, this tiny bustling square is the island's living room. Ferries arrive at Marina Grande below, and a funicular railway whisks you up the cliffside, depositing you right here. The square's a whirlwind of activity. Well-dressed locals greet each other with kisses on both cheeks. Visitors marvel at the clock tower and the chic cafes with their wickered chairs. It is a fantastic place for people watching and soaking in the island's vibrant energy. Get a coffee, feel the buzz, and orient yourself. But here's a secret. The Piazzetta is a launch pad, not a destination. After you have had your coffee and watched the world go by for a few minutes, it is time to make your escape. Turn your back on the main thoroughfare, Via Vittorio Emanuele. Instead, look for the smaller, narrower alleyways that radiate out from the square like spokes on a wheel. Pick one that looks intriguing, and just start walking. These are the veins of the island, the ancient pedestrian streets known as vicoli. They are often steep, lined with whitewashed walls, and draped in cascades of brilliant bougainvillea. This is where the real Capri begins to reveal itself, one quiet step at a time. One popular short walk from the Piazzetta leads toward the Gardens of Augustus. Many visitors head there, yet the route reveals a quieter perspective. Walk past the main entrance to the gardens. Keep going along Via Matteotti, which quickly becomes a peaceful residential lane. The lane winds along the cliff's edge, offering stunning, private-feeling glimpses of the sea below. You will pass by beautiful villas with gates that hint at hidden gardens. The scent of jasmine and salt fills the air. Find a small stone bench along the path, sit down, and just breathe. You are only 5 minutes from the crush of the Piazzetta, but it feels like another world. This simple act of walking away from the center is the key to unlocking the island. Do not be afraid to get a little lost in these back lanes. Capri is too small to get truly lost on. Every path eventually leads somewhere beautiful, a panoramic viewpoint, a tiny chapel, or a quiet lemon grove. While Capri Town dazzles with its vibrant energy, to find the island's higher, calmer soul, you must ascend. The journey begins at the main bus terminal, a hub of organized chaos. Board the small public bus destined for Anacapri, and as it pulls away, you'll feel you're leaving more than just the Piazzetta behind. You're climbing towards a different state of mind. The ride itself is a thrilling adventure, a testament to the skill of the local drivers who navigate the serpentine road with practiced ease. The famous Mamma Mia road carves its way up the cliff face, with each hairpin turn revealing heart-stopping sea views that seem to stretch into infinity. It's a brief, breathtaking journey that prepares you for the tranquility that awaits. Step off the bus in Anacapri, and the atmosphere shifts instantly. The air feels a little cooler, crisper, carrying the scent of jasmine and lemon groves instead of perfume. The pace is noticeably, wonderfully slower. The frantic energy of the port dissolves into a gentle, residential hum. Here, the vibe is rustic, authentic, and refreshingly down-to-earth. While Capri Town glitters with high fashion and exclusive brands, Anacapri charms with its artisan workshops and quiet, whitewashed lanes. This is where you'll find a more enduring, authentic slice of island life, as many locals live and work here, away from the day-tripper crowds. Wander down the main artery, Via Giuseppe Orlandi. The shops here are a world away from the designer boutiques below. Instead of logos, you'll find legacies. Look for the sandal makers, true island icons. They'll measure your feet and craft a custom pair of the original Capri sandals while you wait, a wearable souvenir that tells a story. Don't just shop, engage. Peek into the ceramic ateliers where artists hand-paint intricate designs onto pottery, a tradition passed down through generations. Chat with the artisans, who are often happy to share their process. You'll also find shops selling fragrant olive oil soaps and potent locally made limoncello. For a dose of history, seek out the Casa Rosa, an eccentric red house museum filled with 19th-century art and archaeological finds, offering a quirky glimpse into the island's past. It's one of Anacapri's many small, rewarding discoveries. But the ultimate ascent is yet to come. From the center of Anacapri, a truly sublime experience awaits at the top of Monte Solaro. You can hike, but for a touch of magic, take the wonderfully retro single-seat chairlift. It's best to go on a clear day, as clouds can obscure the famous panorama. This is a gentle, meditative 13-minute ride. There's no commentary, no rush, just the quiet hum of the lift and the whisper of the breeze. You dangle your feet over private gardens, terraced vineyards, and lush vegetation, rising slowly above the world. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated peace. At the summit, 589 meters above the sea, the 360-degree view unfolds in all its glory. It's a breathtaking map of the region laid out before you. The entire Bay of Naples, the brooding cone of Mount Vesuvius, the shimmering Amalfi Coast, and the neighboring islands of Ischia and Procida. The view silences you. It's a perspective that puts everything into scale. After soaking it in, take the chairlift back down and follow the signs to Villa San Michele. This stunning villa, the former home of Swedish physician Axel Monte, is a treasure trove of ancient art set within rambling gardens that offer more breathtaking views. The villa is easily accessible on foot from Piazza Vittoria in Anacapri. Don't leave without finding the enigmatic Egyptian Sphinx, perched on the edge of the chapel loggia. It gazes out over the sea, a silent guardian of the beauty and tranquility you came here to find. The Blue Grotto is Capri's most famous natural wonder, and for good reason. It's the island's crown jewel, a place whispered about in travelogues for centuries. The allure is undeniable, drawing countless visitors each year to witness its legendary beauty firsthand. The ethereal electric blue light inside the sea cave is an unforgettable sight. This magical glow isn't sorcery, but science. Sunlight enters through a submerged opening beneath the entrance, refracting through the water and illuminating the cavern from below. The effect is pure spectacle, turning the water into a pool of liquid sapphire. However, the experience can often involve long waits in a flotilla of bobbing boats under the hot Mediterranean sun, sometimes for hours. The visit inside is brief, and the sheer volume of traffic can detract from the magic. Here is a better way to do it. Go very early in the morning, before the large tour groups arrive, or go late in the afternoon, around 4 o'clock. The crowds thin out, the sea is often calmer, and the light inside the grotto takes on a softer, more personal quality. Always remember that access depends entirely on sea conditions. If the tide is too high or the water too rough, the entrance becomes impassable. But Capri's coastline is dotted with dozens of other grottos and hidden coves that are just as beautiful and far less crowded. The true secret isn't just seeing the Blue Grotto, but exploring beyond it. For a more personal, peaceful coastal experience, consider hiring a private boat for an hour or two. You can find many local sailors at Marina Grande who offer private tours. Often, in traditional wooden gazzo boats. Prices can vary, but it's a worthy splurge for the freedom it affords. Ask your skipper to take you to the Grotta Verde, where the light reflects off the seafloor to create an emerald glow, and the Grotta Bianca, a cavern of stunning white rock formations that feels like a natural cathedral. You can even sail through the iconic arch of the Faraglioni rocks. A private tour lets you stop where you want, swim in secluded coves, and experience the magnificent coastline on your own terms. When swimming, be mindful not to touch the delicate rock formations and to take all your belongings with you, leaving these pristine spots as you found them. If you prefer to stay on land, follow the beautiful path to the Punta Trigara viewpoint, an easy, relatively flat walk lined with luxurious hotels and stunning villas, offering breathtaking glimpses of the sea. At the Belvedere, most visitors snap a photo of the Faraglioni and leave, but the real reward lies down the stairs to your right. Here you'll find concrete platforms at the base of the giant sea stacks, a fantastic spot for uncrowded sunbathing and a refreshing swim in the deep blue water, with one of the world's most dramatic backdrops. To truly understand Capri, you must taste it. The island's cuisine reflects its environment, simple, fresh, bursting with sunshine. The undisputed king is the lemon, everywhere in terraced groves, large, fragrant with thick sweet pith, used in everything from refreshing lemonade to marinades for fresh fish. And of course, limoncello. Sip a small chilled glass after dinner. Ravioli caprese, no egg in the dough, filled with caciota cheese and marjoram, served with a simple sauce of fresh cherry tomatoes and basil. A dish that tastes of the island, light, aromatic, deceptively simple. Another highlight is torta caprese, a dense flourless chocolate almond cake, rich, moist, and naturally gluten-free. Pure indulgence. The best dining is away from the main squares, small, family-run trattorias with handwritten menus, authentic home cooking, and warm hospitality. Ask for the pesce del giorno, pezzogna, squid, and other catches. Best simply grilled with local lemon and olive oil. Choose a view, sea or garden. Put your phone away. Engage in conversation. Order a campagna white, falanghina, or greco di tufo, and let the meal unfold slowly. This is slow food in practice and one of the most delicious souvenirs you can take home. Capri is an island made for walkers. To truly understand its soul, you must trace its contours on foot. Its ancient network of footpaths, or sentieri, stone stairways, and coastal trails offers the most intimate way to connect with its rugged landscape and history. These paths were once the only way to travel between villages, carrying goods, news, and traditions. Walking them today is like stepping back in time, feeling the echo of countless footsteps that came before. One of the most dramatic walks is the legendary Via Krupp, a masterpiece of engineering and artistry. Its looping switchbacks are carved directly into the cliff, descending with breathtaking elegance from the gardens of Augustus down to the turquoise waters of Marina Piccola. Commissioned by industrialist Friedrich Alfred Krupp, it is sometimes closed due to the risk of falling rocks, a reminder of nature's power. But on days when it's open, the walk is exhilarating, with the sea roaring below and the sheer cliff face towering above. For an equally stunning, though more rustic experience, the Via Pizzolungo Trail offers an unforgettable perspective. This path hugs the eastern coast, providing dramatic, ever-changing views of the Faraglioni sea stacks. It leads you through shady pine groves and past incredible villas before culminating at the magnificent Arco Naturale, a colossal stone arch sculpted by millennia of wind and waves. For a longer immersion in nature, history, and expansive views, walk the Sentiero dei Fortini. This trail traces the wild western coast of Anacapri, connecting the area near the Blue Grotto to the lighthouse at Punta Carena. It winds for about 3 hours through fragrant Mediterranean scrub and past old coastal forts. It's a moderately challenging hike, so wear sturdy shoes. The reward is profound. The sea views, the solitude, and arriving at the lighthouse just as the sun melts into the horizon, painting the sky in fiery colors. As you walk, keep your eyes and ears open for stories. A gentleman named Enzo once shared that ancient sailors believed the Faraglioni were sirens, petrified by the gods. He also shared the local legend. They say a kiss shared while passing through the Arch of Stella, the middle rock, grants everlasting love. But you needn't hike for hours to find the island's heart. The quiet residential lanes, the vicoli, brim with authentic life, small vegetable patches, snoozing cats in sunbeams, and colorful hand-painted ceramic tiles adorning doorways, each telling a family story. Be ready with a buongiorno in the morning or a buonasera in the evening. A simple, heartfelt greeting is a sign of respect, and it can open the door to warm smiles, invaluable local tips, and, perhaps even another legend, to carry home with you. Capri is more than its undeniable glamour. It is a place of profound contrasts, of bustling, sun-drenched squares, and silent, shaded footpaths, of world-famous attractions and carefully guarded secrets known only to a few. The picture-perfect Capri is easy to find. It's on every postcard, but the personal Capri, the one that stays with you, is discovered. It's found in the sweet, lemon-scented air after a brief rain shower, in the taste of a family's ravioli recipe, in the profound silence atop Monte Solaro, and in the pride of an artisan continuing a generations-old craft. So, trade hurry for curiosity. Give yourself the gift of time. To experience this quieter magic, consider visiting in the shoulder seasons, like May or September, when the weather is beautiful and the crowds are thinner. Wear good shoes, carry some cash for small, family-run shops, and above all, tread lightly. By supporting local businesses and respecting the delicate environment, you help preserve the very magic you came to find. Discover your own Capri.